Hey there, I'm meteorologist Mackenzie Bart. We have some heavy rain heading our way and a few stronger storms. Some of us have been dealing with that all day long. We will start to see some heavier rain move in as we head into the next few hours. So that's definitely something we're going to be watching out for. Now, you can see a lot of the rain has continued to settle in areas like Ashtabula, Lake, Geauga, and even some parts of Cuyahoga, but we're now starting to see an even stronger area move into Cuyahoga County. The one area of concern with this is look at all that hail that is coming on with this. This could be some severe levels of hail, so definitely looking at meaning could see above half of an inch, so something that could be a little bit concerning as we see this next system wash ashore. Also, just got a severe thunderstorm warning for parts of Cuyahoga, Erie, and Lorain County. That'll last until about 9:30. Flash flooding is also going to be a big issue here with this cluster moving on in. Some places have already seen 1 to 2 inches of rainfall, even a little bit more than that, but we do have the potential to get a bit more, especially as this system moves on in. So again, if you are in parts of Cuyahoga, Lorain County, even parts of Erie County, watching out for this strong system that continues to wash ashore right now. We've seen the potential for golf ball sized hail. It's pretty intense. So if you know anybody out at the Guardians game, it's pretty important to make sure that they are under cover. If you know anybody outside, it's very important to come in because this could be some pretty intense hail heading your way that could cause some damage, not only to your vehicles, but even your home. And we're seeing that come in with this system, and that's one of the reasons why they issued this severe thunderstorm warning. All right, sorry, just getting a little bit more information on this. All right, so let's take the lightning off so you have a better look at this system. We'll zoom in and put a bit of a tracker on this so you're able to see how this is moving on in. Robert says tons of lightning, could have some power outages too with the lightning and also stronger winds that are moving with this. Looking to be in the Rocky River area right around really in the next minute or so. Then it'll push closer to Westlake 8:28, North Olmsted at 8:31, and then Olmsted Falls right around 8:35. Kyle asking, is there a lot of wind shear with these storms to cause tornadoes? Not seeing that right now, but that's definitely something we're going to be watching out for as we head into the later part of the night. There's a chance to see a little bit of rotation, but with the system moving in, haven't really seen anything spin. So as of right now, that's, I want to say one of our lower risk. I'd say highest risk is going to be flooding, right up there with hail. So hail and flooding, the big issues here. And then, of course, wind, and then we'll watch out for any of that potential. All right, we can actually put our velocity on right now to see if we are seeing anything. Now, right here, that could be showing some stronger winds that are about to move a little bit closer to the Avon Lake area, but not really seeing anything that could be showing any rotation. Let's get back to the radar. Here's the system right here that we're watching out for. As you can see, a lot of hail closer to East Cleveland, and that's where they do have that flash flood warning in effect. That'll be until about 1 in the morning. So this has been stretching back through parts of Lake County and Ashtabula County. You guys have been seeing the heavy rain pretty much all day long. Thankfully getting a little bit of a break for you, and seeing some lighter rain after dealing with the heaviest. This is now spreading a little bit more to the west, and that's something that we'll see as we continue throughout the night. So again, starting to see some of that heavier rain and storms pushing into parts of Cuyahoga and Lorain County and even some parts of Erie County. Some folks are asking about Medina County. So right now, not under any type of watch or warning, but We could see the system continue to push on south. Hopefully it loses a bit of that energy and friction as it moves onshore, but we could see some of those stronger storms head your way. Let me figure out a way how to take these boxes off, the watches and warning box. Sorry, I feel like they're getting in our way. Okay, there we go. All right, so we'll put actually a tracker here so we can see for our friends in parts of Medina County. All right, we'll take that on south. Looks like it'll be close, just heading into parts of Medina County right around 8:41, 8:44. So you got about 20, 30 minutes, and we'll see that stronger storm head your way. You are going to see the rain. You are going to see the wind, possibility for some hail. I don't think it'll be as intense because we are losing, again, some of that energy coming from the warmer waters and then hitting the lake shore. It loses a little bit of that energy. So all of that is just being contained right for our folks along the lake. So Avon Lake picking up on some of the heaviest rain right now. Lakewood into Rocky River starting to pick up on the heavy rain, probably hearing a lot of lightning. And then into parts of Cleveland, right here is the area where we could have some golf ball sized hail possible. I don't want you guys to leave your homes or head out to take any pictures or videos, but if you happen to be inside and have a window that you can look out safely from a decent distance, would love to see what you're seeing. Again, make sure you're doing that safely. Do not go outside, but if you do have any of those outdoor cameras, you know, or even a window that keeps you within a safe distance away, we'd love to see what you're seeing. Taking you up through parts of Lake County, heavy rain, could have a little bit of hail, but we're really starting to see conditions improve for folks in the eastern portion of Lake County into Ashtabula County. That rain is lighting up some, so that's good to know. If we put on our moving radar, you can see out behind it, we are seeing the system start to spread a little bit more to the west, so it has more of this motion. So even though places like Lorain County, Erie County really haven't seen rain through most of the day, you now have the potential to see a few more of those showers and storms head our way. We'll get back to the radar here in a second. Let's talk about the rest of the forecast. So we do have an excessive heat watch that will kick in tomorrow. Right now, for tonight, we do have a flood watch for a good chunk of our counties here. You could see Lorain, Medina, Cuyahoga, Summit, Portage, Geauga, Lake Ashtabula, Trumbull, Mahoning, and Columbiana. So that will continue throughout the night into early tomorrow. Again, with the just incredible extent of water that we're seeing. Okay. Someone asked if we are, Jackie says the roads are bad, and we are getting a lot of reports of some flooded roadways, vehicles stuck. This latest report is in Willoughby. Also for my producer listening, Cassie, Shoregate Towers has significant structural collapse, maybe a result of water collection. That's in Willoughby. Shoregate Towers. Okay, cool. All right, so if you're in the Willoughby area, really seeing some heavy flooding due to that just quick uptick in rain and storms. Temperatures real quick, just a very nerdy fact here. We are seeing some cooler air where we are seeing the rain, but just look at that temperature difference. We'll start to see some of that heat that our friends in Toledo and Findlay are seeing throughout the day tomorrow. Taking you hour by hour, you can see the heaviest of the rain continues to sit really just kind of in northeast Ohio throughout the night, continuing to spread off to the east by 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and then that'll fizzle out as we get into the morning commute right around 5, 6 o'clock, getting a break for the lake shore, really quieting things down by 8, 9 a.m., and then taking you throughout the day tomorrow. We will get a bit of a lull. Heading into the second half of the night, we'll start to see another round of storms and heavier rain head our way. So we're not done yet. We'll have that through most of the night into early tomorrow, and then another batch late Thursday into early Friday. Then we'll finally see some quieter conditions. All right, here's how much rain we're expecting. We've already seen right around 1 to 2, maybe even 3 inches of rainfall so far, especially with that latest batch we just got in. So we now could see the possibility of another 2 to 3 inches with that rain, and then taking into Thursday could end up with right around 3 to 4 inches with this system. So it's really going to be a heavy flooding risk. For tonight, temperatures in the 70s, rain and storms. And then tomorrow, really dealing with the heat. When they get that break, temperatures will climb into the 90s, but going to feel like the triple digits. Thankfully, we get a nice little break here in the 8-day forecast. So that's looking really nice. I'm going to go through this pretty quickly because you can find this online at fox8.com underneath the forecast discussion. Let's get back to the radar because we do have a lot of questions with that. Sally's asking, how bad is the humidity going to be? It's definitely going to be pretty oppressive, especially by the afternoon tomorrow. It'll definitely feel like summer. This is coming into southern Huron County. So we'll see this overspread, I'd say, as we get closer to midnight, 1 o'clock, really start to spread off to the west. But as of right now, we're really just kind of seeing it closer to Cuyahoga and Erie, Lorain County. So we've dealt with the rain mostly in our, you could say, snowbelt region, and we'll really see this spread over as we head into the overnight, hopefully losing some of that instability there. So hopefully not going to be as bad overnight as it is now, thanks to the loss of that daytime heating, and because we will have already seen the rain come through. What happens is areas like Lorain and Cuyahoga really haven't seen the rain today, so the showers and storms are able to use up a lot of that energy. So hopefully that area is washed over by a lot of the rain, and these storms won't be as strong heading into the night. Again, watching out for this batch right here that continues to move a little bit closer to Lorain County. Areas closer to Avon Lake dealing with the heaviest of the rain. Avon, you are going to be next picking up on some of the heavier rain. That's stretching into North Olmsted, Bay Village, Westlake, seeing the heavy rain. Seeing some reports of some hail in parts of the Lakewood area. So let me know if you're hearing that maybe on your roof. And we are continuing that flash flood warning for Cuyahoga, Geauga, and Lorain County, as well as that severe thunderstorm warning. That will last until 9:30, the severe thunderstorm warning, as this batch continues to push on shore. Again, hail possible for folks just north of Parma, mainly in Brooklyn. And as the system continues to head south, we could see some of those storms with the stronger potential of hail continue to move on in. Garfield Heights about to be picking up on some of the heavier rain too in storms. We can put a tracker on this. Let me zoom it out a little bit and take these warnings off. There you go, so we can see that more clearly. And then here's this line. It is continuing to move southwest at 30 miles per hour, so we'll stretch this out so we get a little bit of an idea of where this is going. It'll be closer to Allen School right at 8:43, Beaver Park at 8:43, and then Elyria at 8:45. So again, continuing to track some of those stronger and severe storms. All right, we are going to have the latest at 10 o'clock. We're going to take a break here, and we'll hop in if we need to continue. But you can always find that latest forecast at fox8.com underneath the forecast discussion. Again, this severe thunderstorm warning is expected to last until 9:30. I'd stay in your home until then. Probably a good idea to stay away from any windows, especially with seeing some stronger areas of hail just like this. So again, until 9:30, we'll continue to see some of those stronger storms overnight. We'll be back on Facebook Live if we continue to see any more updates, but as of right now, stay safe, and if you can, stay off the roadways until that rain moves on out. Thanks for joining us.